Hello. Let's talk about plant medicines. These plants are not drugs. Can they be abused? Yes. But when used intentionally and treated with respect and reverence, as they deserve, they are extremely sacred and powerful tools to help us remember who we really are. We are healing generations of trauma, abuse, manipulation, neglect, pain, fear. That is what humanity is dealing with right now. That's our reality. It's something that we need to take very seriously. And these plants are not here by accident. They really are, they're messengers, they're guides, they're gifts from God, from Mother Earth, to help us remember that even though we have been through a very dark period of human history where it was very dense and the light struggled to see itself during that time, we have been given these allies, these plant allies that grow naturally and abundantly all over the world in different forms, that are really here to help us remember. Remember who we are. Remember that there is more to us than our pain. And what they actually do, a lot of people think that they numb you. And if used with that intention and you just check out with them, yeah, in a way they do make you more unconscious. They could. But that is because that's the intention that the person uses it with. And your intention is everything. In truth, when you use something, let's say cannabis, for example, this is something that when used intentionally, you can feel much more and feel safer at the same time. But in order for you to feel safe in using these plant medicines, you have to use it with intention. You have to know that you're protected, to trust that God's protecting you, your guides, your ancestors, that they want you to remember who you really are. And that when you go into ceremony with these allies, and you really surrender to what needs to be felt, you can relax into what needs to be felt. A lot of people don't like using plant medicines because it brings up anxiety. It brings up fear. It brings up old traumas that they don't want to look at. But it's their resistance that makes that such a difficult experience. When we know we're protected, when we intentionally use these medicines, work with these medicines, they can help calm the mind, actually, and realize that even if they bring up feelings in the body of anxiety or fear or anything like that, those feelings are just coming up to be purged. It's a transmutation. It's alchemization. It's not something to worry about. And that's why when we have discipline of the mind, we can actually do this. For me, in my own journey, I coped with life through my mind. My mind became the protector. If my mind could understand what was happening or predict what was going to happen, then I could keep myself safe. And so I developed this egoic protector, this internal monologue that was always running, always reading into the energy and seeing what was wrong so that I could adjust to protect myself. And by using plant medicines, well, first I started with meditation just to start really learning how to calm my mind and realize that I'm not the thoughts and I'm not even the emotions. I'm the observer of all of it. But when you go into ceremony intentionally and mindfully, and you are the observer, you can create such beautiful experiences of deep healing that are felt in the body. You can purge mental programs that are just running. You can rewire those programs powerfully. You can undo trauma that may have plagued you for your whole life by using plant medicines as a beautiful tool and friend. And once you really learn how to be safe within yourself, how to feel safe within yourself, and you've done work to heal your traumas and stuff, then, not before, then these medicines become gateways, portals to more expansive experiences and dimensions that really help you realize just how powerful you are, because they don't give you power. They bring down the barriers and walls within yourself that keep you from accessing your own power. So when you understand that, using plant medicines to explore yourself and all of the dimensions and aspects of yourself, you can start to learn what it feels like, and really you're remembering what it feels like, to utilize your own power as the consciousness that you are. Remember, everything's consciousness. The plant medicines are consciousness being rendered into form, from formless to form. And they represent that portal, that gateway to you remembering who you really are. All of us are already interdimensional beings. We already have the ability to do all of this when we remember to do that, when we remember how to do that. But the most important thing, because healing needs to be our priority, the most important thing is to understand that these medicines are not here for us to escape or get somewhere else. They are here to assist us in our own healing. And then when we feel safe in ourselves, then they become a beautiful access to more of who you are. And that's pretty fucking awesome. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. All right. Love you.